Hello friends, today in this video we will see view and help tab and the commands of those different tabs. Okay, let's see. Now the view tab. Now this view tab enables you to switch between normal and master page view, single page view, two page view, multiple page view, and it will help you to see boundaries, guides, grid lines. It help you to enable rulers. So basically this tab gives you control to manage your document, like how you want to see your document, like you want to read the document, or even suppose you want to publish your document on website. So it will give you the preview that how it's going to look when you're going to publish it on the website. And if you are having multiple windows, then it will allow you to view separate document in together, side by side view, or to compare the 2 3 documents. So in this group we have in this tab, view tab, we have 7 groups, and in those 7 groups, the first group we have is view tab, the view group. Now in this view group we have commands to just see our document in different views. Just like we have this command, read mode. Now in this you can see your document, you can read your document, like you want to just read the document. So it will give you the view which can be helpful for reading. Then the default mode, in this, always when you open any document, the default view will always be the print view, the print layout, so that you can see how your document is going to be print on the page, and you will get the idea. And according to that you can create your document, you can manage this text size, the size of the text, images, location of the images, and all that. And this view, the web layout view, it will give you the layout view, like how it is going to look if you published it on any web page, blogs, or whatever. So how it is going to look there, and you can design your document accordingly. So these are the view group. In this you have these different commands. You have option, you have command to see the outline. It will show you the document in the bulleted view, like each heading, subheadings, and titles will show in a bulleted view. Each paragraph it will show you in a bulleted view, so that you can easily add headings, or even you can easily move the whole paragraph or something. Draft view will show you, like if your page have if your document has a heading, if your document has a footnote, endnote, headers, footers. So you just don't want to see all those, you just want to see your text. So in this view it will show you only the text and remove those all extra things, headers, footers, endnotes, footnotes, so that you can easily see what is my text and what I have to edit. Let's see those view. Now first, if you go to the view tab, you will see the first group is this view group, and as you can see here, by default it is selected what, the print layout. So the print layout, that means it is showing how it is going to be print and what layout you have selected. This document is in landscape layout. If you remember, you can change the layout your document from this layout tab, and the orientation. So my document is in landscape. I can change it to portrait, and it will look like this. Now in view, it shows in this print layout that how it is going to be when you print it in the page from the printer. So what is going to come in the single page? So in one page it will come these text, and then the next page will have these text. So you can accordingly, you can design your document, add images, shapes, and whatever. So this is why the by default layout will be to view. is what? The print layout. We can change it to read mode, we can change it to web layout also, and even we can change those from here. This status bar, this the end of the document window, here you have this line, it is called status bar, where you can have these also. Again, you can change. By default it is print layout, you can go for the read mode, you can even go for the web layout also. So you can change it from here anytime without going to this view tab, or you can go to the view tab and then you can change. Let's go to the read mode. So if I click on read mode, so it makes my document to look more readable. So I can read it like a book. I can scroll from here. I can still see my status bar where I can still change back to the print layout from here, or I have some options here. Some options, like I have option to go to the backstage view, and I have some tools here to find something in my document here. If I'm not finding something, then I have a smart lookup. If you want to, if you select some word and then you can go and look it on the web also. That is what is smart lookup. It will show you the information about that. Or you have option to translate also, so you select the word and then you can go and translate also. Then here you have option to change the view. First it is going back to edit mode, so if you select this one, it will take you back to the print layout. Navigation pane, it will show you the navigation pane where you can navigate to different headings of your document, different pages of your document, and even the results which you have find or search, it can take you there also. Then here you have show comments option. If your document consists some comments, so it can show here. It is not having any comments, so it will be there, so you can see those. You can hide it again. Then you can go for change the column width. By default it is showing in 2 columns, as we can see. I can go for more columns, 3 columns, or I can go for single column white. By default it always be on this 2 columns type. Also we can change the page color. So if you are reading this page in some dark room, so you should choose to have some little dull, so it will not affect your eye. You can choose sepia, or you can choose inverse also if you're not easy to read. By default no color. Then even you can change the layout also. Right now it is column layout, you can go for paper layout like the portrait mode. And as I said, if you want to go back to the print layout, then you can go from here. At the bottom status bar, you can select the print layout from here. Or if you select this edit document, then it will again take you back to the print layout. So this is what the print layout is. Now the web layout will show you the view of the document as if it is going to be in website. And remember, in website there is no pages, so it will convert the view into this single page view, like you are looking at into the website. So you can change it. And then if suppose you are creating a document to publish on the web, so you can put this view and then you can design your document accordingly. But by default always it will be on print layout. Then this outline will do what? It will show the document in bulleted view. Bulleted view for separate headings and titles, and each paragraph will show as a different bullet. So you can see it's a heading here, different heading, and then each paragraphs are showing as a different bullets. And here you can decide which level you want to see. Level 1, you can change the level for this. Like this one, you want to change the level, you can change it from here. put it into the first level. It was in the second level. You can even change it from here. You can even change it from here to change the level up or down. Then you can open and close also, like you click here, this is opened here, the paragraphs. If I say close, so it closed the paragraph after this. If I open, it opens it. By default it is showing all levels. If you say no, I want to see only one level, so it is showing only one level here, only two level, or I want to see third level, whatever. Then you can see show text formatting. It will show you the formatting also. It will not remove the formatting. As you can see here, these are some different formats of text. If I remove it, all will go back to the default. Then it shows first line only. That means only the first lines of paragraphs as a bullet. You see this paragraph is here and this paragraph is here. If I take this, then it is showing now only first line of those paragraphs. You can see the document. Now show document means you can embed it another document into this document. So if you do this, you click here, you can create, you can add some other document here. If you select this, it is giving you option to add, or you can do what? You can insert it from some other document. You can browse some other document and then you can insert it there also. And for that, remember, you have to enable this one. And finally you can close this view from here. Now draft view will not show you the headings, the headers, footers, and endnotes, footnotes. If you click on it, it will show you only the text. No heading, no header, no footer, so that you can easily edit your text. Go back to print layout. So this is what the first group of view tab is, what? Views. Then the next group is page movement. Now this group contains the command to view document in vertically scrolling or side by side scrolling. Now to see and edit two pages simultaneously. That means what? You can see in this, you can see it is vertical by default selected. So I can move the page from top to bottom vertically. I can choose this view. I can choose side by side. Then I can scroll the document in right to left and left to right, and I can see multiple pages at the same time. But this option is not available here. This is the new thing. It is available from Microsoft. Like if you are using a wide screen which can accommodate multiple pages, and even you can read those pages properly. If that screen is big enough to handle those pages and you can even read clearly, so it is the option, it is available, this option will available, but right now it is not available because I'm using a small screen. So if you're using a big wide screen nowadays, you feel like you have some wide screens now, so in those type of screens Microsoft Word detects the resolution, the resolution and the width of the screen, and then it gives you this option to have two pages. You can still have multiple pages, but it is not readable. I can have multiple pages at the same time in this small screen by using other option, but it is not able to, it is not properly readable. So if it is properly readable to have more pages, then it can give you this option if you are wide, your screen is wide enough. So right now that option is not available, and I have only one option which is selected, and I can scroll vertically up and down. Then you have the other group which is called show group. Now this show group has command to show rulers, grid lines and navigation panes. These to help you align your text, images and shapes in your document. So right now it is not showing ruler. So if you want to see, then you can go to this show group and you can click on this ruler, and here you can see the ruler. It will help you to align your document properly, align your headings, align your text, align your images and all that. And even you can have the grid lines, which can also help you to align those document in text and images and all that. Now it is not a blank page, it is not showing you the grid lines, but if you try to move some text or these images, then you can see those grid lines. Or if I have a blank page here, then I can see that grid line properly like this. It will not be printed when you print the document, it is just a guiding lines. Then you have navigation pane. If you click on it, it will open the navigation pane here, where you can navigate to different headings of your document. You can go for different pages of your document, and you can go for the result which you have searched. So it will help you to navigate to your document, and this is what this show group is all about. Then the next group is zoom group. Zoom group contains command to adjust the display by zooming it in percentage. So you can use the zoom to zoom your document. Now the zoom group has all the command related to zooming, and that also available here, which you can do it manually in the status bar. You can have this to zoom option to increase or decrease. So we can do it from here also. We can use this plus and minus command, or even we can use the slider. Now that is also we can do it from here. First is the zoom command. If you click, it opens the window, and you can say, it says like how you want to zoom. By default it always be 100%. You can go minimum, you can go 200, and you can even change by this. And you can see the preview here, and you can see the screen is also showing. And you can go like, see, 100%. You can go page width, that means the screen will fill with your page. And you can go for text width also. Text width means, page means it will go this boundary, the page boundary will reach to the screen boundary. But text, if I say text width, then this text boundary will reach to the boundary of my screen. Or I can say the whole page in my screen, the single. And even I can say multiple pages. You can see, I told you like we can have still the option to see multiple pages at the same time, but it is not that like you can read those pages. You can decide in one line one page, one line two page, one line three page, one line four page, two line one page, two line two, two line three, two line four. So you can select all these. Let's say I go for 200. I click here. Now you see it goes back to 200. Now the next command is always there to help you. Like if you change some settings here, go for multiple pages, change some zoom option or something, then you can always click on this and go back to your normal 100%. Now again I go minimum. Now it is small, 70%, go back to 100. I can go for the page width. Now you see the boundary of my page is reaching to the screen boundary. I go back to 100%. Now if I select text width, then you see my text width is reaching to the boundary. Go back to 100. Even we can go for the whole page in one screen, and you can see the single page in screen, and it is not easy to read now. Go back to 100. So these options are there, and you can go for multiple also. So like one page, one line, one page, one line, four page, or I say two line, three pages. It will go like this. And now you can see two lines and three pages, and we cannot read it. That is why this slide side by side option is not available. Go back to normal 100. Now those options which I'm selecting from here, I can go for these commands also, one page at a time or multiple pages, or I can go for page width. And remember, it is zooming here, so you can do it manually from here also. So this group contains all the commands here to zoom your page. Then the next group is window group. Now in this group, you have commands to manage multiple windows of your document. So if you are working on multiple documents together, then you can manage those multiple documents. You can manage it from here in this command. You can open your same document in multiple different windows, so that you can work different from different same document in different style or different way. Then you can even use, and you can arrange, if you are having a multiple document, then you can arrange them properly to see both documents at the same time. And you can use this split option also. Split will help you to compare some two places in the same document. Like I have a same document. In one paragraph I have something, and at the bottom of the document I have some paragraphs, so I want to compare those two paragraphs. So I can do it by using this split option. We have option to use side by side. If I'm working on 2-3 documents, then I can open them side by side. And when I open them side by side, then I have these options also to synchronize the scrolling and to reset the windows, like this page to this side and that page to this side. And we can easily switch from between different documents if we have opened. So I have this one document only running. You can see here there is only one document here, but in this group, if I click this one, so it will open my same document, this document, in the second window. So I can work in a different place and the same time. So if I click on this, now what it did here, it opens the two pages, two windows for my same document. As you can see, two pages of my same document. Now if you are having multiple pages, multiple windows, right now I am having two windows, so we can go for this to arrange those two windows together, like one on each other. And then you can see both the documents at the same time. So if I click on this, now you can see this was the document here, and here I am seeing the other document. Now I can see both the documents at the same time, and I can even edit both the document at the same time. It is good option to compare your document. Now go back to normal view. It is just arranging it. It is arranging automatically. You can do it manually also. Now this command do what? It will split your document into two parts, so that you can see or compare two different paragraphs or lines at the same time. I want to split it from here, so I put my insertion point here and I click split. Now you see it is splitted from there, and now I can see here my first window here, and then I can go and scroll here also. Now at the same time, now I can see different places of my same document, and I can compare if I want to compare. So this is very useful option when you want to compare two places, two paragraphs, two lines, which is very apart from each other in the same document. So you can see both at the same time and you can compare. When you're done, you can remove the split. Now if you're having 2-3 windows open, so right now I am having two windows running, so I can go for this command, says view side by side. These commands are not available. When I say view side by side, it will open both the documents side by side. And you see what happens when we scroll one document. I'm scrolling this, now it is scrolling both, because they are synchronized. And that is what this option do here. When I enable this, it will also enable by default. So if I remove it, then they will not scroll simultaneously. Now this one is scrolling, this one is not scrolling. When I scroll this one, so this one only scroll, this one not scroll. So you can separately scroll each other. If you want to scroll them together, then you can select this, and now they will scroll together. And even you can switch the window, reset window position. That means this document will come to this side and this will go to this side. So in this you will not see the difference because both are same document, so we'll not able to see the difference. Then you can make them normal. Then you can click this, it will remove the side by side view. Like if you are having a side by side view and you want to go back to normal, then you can disable it and it will go back to normal view. Now last command in this group is what? Switch windows. So if you are having multiple document open, 2 3 4 5, so it is easy way to switch between those documents from here. If you click this drop down command, it will show you all those open document here, and you can select where you want to go, 2 or 1. I have opened same document in 2 places, so we can go and change the window from this command. So this is what this window group is, and it is having these commands. So the next group is macros. Now this macros group is what? Is a command and instruction series. That means it will do what? It will record your steps automatically. That means suppose I want to do some job and I want to do the job multiple time in the document. So instead of doing multiple times same thing, I can do what? I can record the macros script. In this command we have a drop down where you have two commands. You see view macros if you have recorded something, and you will see record macro, which will do what? It will give you to we give you option to record the macros, record your steps. So when you run the record macro, you can record your steps and then you can run that step multiple times. So whenever you record something, you can do those multiple times, and then when you start the recording, then here you will see the option to pause recording, and also you will see the option to stop the recording. Now you can run those steps anytime in any document or in the same document multiple times. Let's see that. So here in this document, in the view tab we have this macros group, and in the drop down, if I click, you have to view and record macros. So if I select view, it shows recorded macros here. This is our document which is open. We don't have any. If I go for all active, it is not there any. You can check the global templates. There is no templates. These templates comes when you record something. But there are some templates which is word commands. There are some templates there. I will show you this and how you can run this also. So if you have some templates there, you can select and you can run those. So it will do those job, what steps are there and what steps are recorded there. So first what we need to record, and then we can do it. Now when you want to record something, you can go here and then you can start the recording. Let's see what happens. Now when I start the recording here, is give me the option to name it. So you can name it as you want. Then you have option here to select the shortcut for your macros to run. You can use the button which will appear here in the quick status bar here, or you can use some keyboard shortcut. That means you can create some keyboard shortcut, and whenever you want to run the macros recording, this one, test one, then you can run, you can click on those keyboard shortcut and automatically it will run. I will show you this, but right now we'll do normal. So if you don't assign any button or keyboard shortcut, still you can run. Now store macros in. Now where you want to store the macros? For all document, that means it will go for the global template. You can go for your document only, that means it will only available for this document, it will not available for any other document. So I will go for all document, and then you can give the detailed description what you are going to do or what you want to do. Now when I say OK, it start the recording. You can see our mouse, it changes the icon to recording tape. Now whatever I do, it will record my all steps. For example, I am selecting the text, it will not record selecting, but it will record these steps. I go to home tab, I change the style, I make it bold, change the size, uh, put some colors, highlight the colors, something like this. Now I'm done. I can stop. I want to stop, so go back to here, and here you will see stop recording and pause also. Pause and then you can do again something else. And in the status bar also you have command here to stop your macros. You have here also stop macros command. So I can stop from there and I can stop from here. Now it is stopped and it is available in the macros template. Now I will change the text back to normal. Now it is goes back to normal. Now when I go here in view macros and in all active, you can see your template here because it is in there. You can see global one, it is still there, that means it can be work for anyone, any document. And then you have in your document, this is also there, so you can run this now. So if you want to run this again, so remember my text, that text is already selected here. Now I want to run this again. So when I click run, you see what happens. It automatically did what we have done previously when this was recording. It is not like going back, it is like doing what, running the steps again. I will show you in blank document. I'm opening the new document here. Now here I'm going to record the macros, and this time I will use to have a button. So I'm going here, I say record the macro test 2. Now if I select button, keyboard shortcut, you can choose any keyboard. If you it will ask you to press any keyboard shortcut key. I will say I will use the button. This one will easy for us, so I click this one. Now it opens here that this is our macros which is going to create test 2, and then you can add here, and you can see where it is adding into quick access toolbar. Even you can change into the other document. I will use it here, so it will appear here, this button. I add it now, and now you can see it is added here and it is going to be here. So whenever I want to run it, I can run it from there directly. I don't have to go to the run view macros command, then go to the dialog box and then run. I can just click that command from here and it will run. And you can change the icon so it will look good. So if I say modify, I can choose some icon so it can be easily understandable. Where is which icon I choose? Okay, I'm going to choose this one. So this icon will be available here in the quick status bar, and I say okay. And now you see it is start recording, and you can see the icon also there. That is to run the macros which is I'm now right now recording. So I will say this is macros recording. I can do create tables, I can do whatever I do. I can go to these different tabs, add something and that and those, whatever I do, it will all record. Now I will stop it. So this is what I recorded here in this document. Now if I go here to view, now you can see our test2, and it also recorded in for all documents, so it will available for other documents also. Okay, I can run it from here, and even you can see the script behind it. If I select edit, it will show you the script behind it. You can see the script. This is for the test 1, this is for the test 2. This is just a script. Now I press enter here in the new line, and now I want to run. So instead of I go here view and select the macro and run, I will go here and click this command, and you can see it is giving that line. I can do multiple times. And the first macro test 1, if I select this text and I go here, it is not, the first one does not have any command. So I go here, I say this is the test 2, test 1. I say run the test 1 for this text, and you can see it changed back to that color and size and all that. So that is what macro you can do. Now you can use some predefined macros also. Now there is available here in word commands. So there are some predefined also which you can use. I will show you an example. List commands. It will show you all the commands in your word shortcuts command, keyboard shortcut. It will create a table for you. So let's see, I run this one. Now it is asking me create a new document, which list. So it is going to create the new document which will list current keyboard settings, or you can go for all word commands. It can create the table for the all commands. I'll go for the keyboard settings. That means it will show the keyboard shortcuts for different commands. Some of the commands does not have keyboard shortcuts, so you can go for this. So it will show all the commands, or you can go for only commands which shows the keyboard shortcuts. Okay, I'll click OK, and here it is created in the new document, and you can see all the keyboard shortcuts in a table. That is what the preset macros. It is already recorded, and we can now run it anytime. So it just make your job easy, so that you just don't have to run anything every time or multiple times. So that is what this macros do. And then the last group here in this view tab is SharePoint. Now this group contained view and edit SharePoint properties command. This have a command to see the properties for your SharePoint. So if your document is connected to the SharePoint server, then you will see the SharePoint properties there, and you can edit them. So it is very simple. When you click on it, it will just take you to the backstage view where you can see the different properties of SharePoint. So when I click on it, it took me to the backstage view here in the info tab where you can see the SharePoint properties. Right now it is not showing here because I don't have any SharePoint server, and it is not connected to any SharePoint server. So if it is there, then it will show you the properties there, and you can manage the property for your SharePoint server. And that is the last command and group we have in view tab. Then the last tab you have is what? The help tab. And this help tab has only one group, which is help and support, and which contains the command to help get help from Microsoft, and also you can provide some feedback to Microsoft for improvement of their product. So you have these commands only, and you can see when you go to the help, you see only this one group help, and you can see only these commands. That means help, when you click on it, it will show you help for your document for these Microsoft Word, for different things like pictures, how to manage, how to save, mail merge, inside. So it show you some help from here. You can search if you are not able to understand something, then you can search it here. It will show you the detail here. Like I say macros I want, and it will show you the result for that macros. Then you have option to contact support. If you're having a problem, then you can contact Microsoft. You click it, it will open here. You need internet connection, they are not attending calls, so you can message them and they will contact you. Then you have option to give feedback to Microsoft. I like something, I don't like something, or I have some suggestions. So whatever the feedback you want, you can give. And there is one more command to show the training. It gives you a small training for some basic things like quick start, editing, format text, layout and pages. So you can take this training also. And that is what the help tab is all about. And we don't have any other tab remaining. And that is the end of this video. So the next video, we will see something else, or we have something remaining, like we have some contextual tabs remaining. So in next video, we will see those contextual tabs. Till then, I hope you like this. So till then, have a good day and thank you for joining.